Now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
You know, for me, Peter...
Chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? Couldn't squeeze it through. Makalele gets on his bike and on the move. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kubasi. Araujo.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Kubasi. Xavi Alonso. That's destined for the flank. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Spread it left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Albacete have reclaimed it. Suarez is herring after that one. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Albacete are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That's a sharp pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Decent chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
He's rising! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Marcelo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Albacete are 3 down and sinking. And he plays one through. An uncompromising challenge. And it's Guardiola. Crosses it in. And now the breakaway. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ronaldinho. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Marcelo. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. And it's Luis Suarez! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So could they be onto something here? And it's played in, punched away. That's very neat. Araujo. Messi. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. No, that's been intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos getting forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayer sends that a long way. Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. And we've reached half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Albacete with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's played into the area. Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Now here's the delivery. Cruyff attempts a clearance. That's the throw. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So, third corner of the game. Played out to the left flank. And here's Xabi Alonso. Thinks about the shot. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Xavi Alonso looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 14, Bale.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That is lovely. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, nice touch. And he's whipped it across. Cleared away. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Albacete still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Bale. Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Albacete have themselves a chance from the spot. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's found space here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 19,
Eder Militao.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11,
That's Rudiger.
Neymar. El
Up
dorsal
towards the front
7,
line.
se va a realizar
Xavi
un cambio
Alonso
de
spots
jugadores.
it and intercepts. Albacete have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Chips it through. Xavi Alonso is there, and he can get that clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Makaleli. Nicely shaped ball. Makaleli. It's Neymar! Dispatched clinically. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. This is a promising build-up. Roberto Carlos. Into the last 5 minutes. Now this could be a chance. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Serves up across. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Cruyff! And he's quick to get rid. 5 minutes to add.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Neymar. Real chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Albacete have done it. The perfect outcome.